Hello viewer, welcome to News for Gen Z, a weekly episodic show that brings you the best of news in a funny short way for you, my viewer, to understand. Today I'm going to give you three updates on the Ukrainian war, the Nigerian system of education, and on the biggest story work making the news headlines these days, the Queen. So, the Ukrainian war has been going on for about almost a year now. We haven't it has left the media completely, and of recent now, Ukraine has decided to go on a counter-offensive and try to gain back the territories which the Russians won. Places like Kharkiv and other western parts of Ukraine. So the takeaway is that no matter how down or impossible something feels, there's always a way to make it come together and succeed at the end of the day. Like I never expected that. I have already even taken Ukraine off the map. Like in my mind now, there is no Ukraine. It's just Russia. Ukrainian story is something that should give all of us hope. It's something that it shows us that no matter how bad your situation is, just put in the work, stay steadfast, and do whatever it takes to win. Can't even explain. Like you have going against a superior military power, against a world power in general. Like they're going against Russia for God's sake, and they're actually winning. Like that's something that you should actually think about, right? Quite frank. If you did notice a difference in the video, on the format of the video, I am having some shooting problems. Firstly, they took light. That's Nigeria's number one problem. Light. How will you be in a country and you'll be taking light anyhow? And that's a story for another day. Secondly, I got tired and I sat down. Sue me. But anyhow, let's go on. So, we're talking about the death of the Queen and the funeral. The funeral is going to be on Monday, where many heads of state are expected to visit and pay their respects, including President Joe Biden, Emmanuel Macron of France, definitely the Prime Minister of Britain, because this is our country. King Charles III will be there, Prince Harry, Prince Williams, who is next in line to be more other heads of states and other this thing. I'm trying to get if Nepote will be there. That would be a very awkward scenario if he actually comes and meets other heads of state. That's story for another day. Let's talk more about the Nigerian situation here in our country, where we have buildings collapsing every day. Day by day, we hear just dying anyhow because of buildings keep collapsing. Well, it's because of we're having a moribund and decrepit state of infrastructure, as well as bad education system. Well, you have students, engineers that go to school for 5 years and end up spending 7 years. It breaks in between thanks to also and other things. There are breaks in our system. We have to find them and fix them. You can have a student staying at home for more than 4, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, now up to 9 months, doing nothing. And you can expect him to come out and be a very good addition to society when he has had so much breaks in his learning process. It's not easy for you to have someone that learns in bits and pieces. You learn A today, 6 months later you learn B, and at the end of the day, they expect you to be able to bring all those things together and form something important. Government needs to really take time to visit the educational system and make sure that everything works together harmoniously.